Hello and welcome to Inside Indiana Business. I'm Gary Dick. It is a key piece of a transformation taking place in downtown Evansville. In the week ahead, officials will cut the ribbon on the $61 million Double Tree Hotel, the city's only full-service downtown convention hotel. It connects to the Ford Center, an old National Events Plaza, and borders the new IU Med School, currently under construction. For more on the hotel and momentum in Indiana's third largest city, pleased to be joined by Evansville Mayor Lloyd Winnecke. And Mayor, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Gary.
Let's talk about this hotel, a long time coming, a convention hotel, full service that is connected to a lot of these assets. How important is this for Evansville?
It's huge. We have literally been out of the meeting and convention business for a number of years because of our lack of convention hotel. It's been a long time coming, as you say, but when it opens on Valentine's Day, we hope and we believe the floodgates will open, and we already see that business is being booked into the hotel.
$61 million project, 241 rooms. Importantly, it is connected to a lot of the assets.
Yeah, there's a pedestrian crosswalk that connects into the 10,000-seat Ford Center Arena. That's also connected to the Old National Events Plaza, our convention hotel. So great connectivity. If you're there for a meeting or convention, you literally would never have to go outside if you didn't want to.
Well, I mentioned this momentum in downtown Evansville. You talk about those projects, but the IU Med School, which is a big coup, certainly for Evansville and Southwest Indiana, that's under construction now. Talk about this momentum and what you're seeing and how you feel this is really transforming the city.
I really think people around the state and around the region certainly are looking at Evansville through a different lens today. I tell people that the IU School of Medicine project is probably the most transformational project to hit our region since the University of Southern Indiana opened 51 years ago. This is all about building a new pipeline of healthcare professionals, not just for Evansville and Southwest Indiana, but for the entire region. It's really, really important.
Do you sense a change in attitude? You know, there are critics who will say the convention hotel, it took a long time to make that happen. Things weren't happening with a sense of urgency. Do you think that's changed?
Yeah, things have changed. I mean, anyone who holds political office will tell you that, you know, ideas come fast and furiously, but it takes a long time to get things done, and some of those things can be directly linked to politics. But we've managed to endure a lot of the political hurdles that have been put in front of us, and as a result, our city is really on the move.
You mentioned projects including the IU Med School, but the Regional Cities Initiative, Evansville and the Southwest region, one of the winners there. Those monies are going into some pretty innovative projects that stand to really change things as well.
Absolutely. I think one of the coolest projects that is being considered anywhere in the state, it's a project between Vectren and Haier. Haier is the Chinese appliance manufacturer, the largest in the world. They have their only North American Research and Development Center in Evansville. So those two companies are partnering on a living center, an apartment complex, if you will, and Haier will be testing the efficiency of their small urban appliances, while Vectren will be testing new sources of energy. So real-time connectivity between those two companies, trying to get the most value for their buck, and really trying to grow the economy and the livability of the city.
There's also a focus as part of the Regional Cities Initiative on improvements to the airport, that connectivity issue important for Indianapolis and all cities, and you're going to make some improvements.
We've been very successful in the last few years of adding additional air service to Evansville, to Charlotte, additional service to Dallas and to Chicago, new service through Allegiant Air to Orlando, but we also need, with that comes greater demand on our terminal, so we're in the planning stages of a $13 million airport improvement project, $5 million of which will come from regional cities.
Two things I want to get to you before you leave, and one is the tallest building in downtown Evansville just announced some redevelopment news that's going to change the face of that building.
At Evansville's recent State of the City, State of the Real Estate program, developers announced a $25 million project to renovate 420 Main. It's an 18-story building. It's the tallest in the city, into a great mixed-use development. Very, very excited about that project.
And another, again, back to the Convention Center Hotel, perhaps, but the city bidding on the first four, the NCAA tournament. I don't know if you want to call it, they don't like to call it a play-in game, but it's become very popular. Dayton, I think, has had it, right, for the last several years?
Dayton has had it for, I think, maybe since its inception. We feel it's a tall hill to climb, but we have a great facility in the Ford Center. The NCAA has had the Division II Elite Eight there twice, so we know that the NCAA likes our facility a great deal. We think with the addition of the Double Tree Convention Hotel and the planned construction of a new Hyatt Place hotel downtown, we think we have a real shot at getting this.
All right, a lot going on in Evansville and certainly by extension Southwest Indiana. Evansville Mayor Lloyd Winnecke, as always, thanks for joining us.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Well, thanks for watching Inside Indiana Business on YouTube. For the latest statewide business news, be sure to visit InsideIndianaBusiness.com and subscribe to our free daily e-newsletters by clicking on the link.